Buenos días. ¿Puedes oírme?
Sí.
Okay, that's it. I'm going to speak in English now. Although, as you can tell by up here, I'm half Colombian. I love coming to Bogotá. My mother was born and raised in Bogotá and married my Navy father. And so any chance that I come, she has 8 siblings. So I have muchas tías y primos aquí. In fact, one is here as my asistente. Now last night, I had the opportunity to go out with 3 beautiful young women to dinner. They were all my cousins. They came and met me here, and we had found a place. Do you know LIMRA to eat? LIMRA. See, that's the part I have problem. LIMRA. And so it's only about a 15-minute walk. And so we decided to go for the walk, and just as we were leaving, it started to rain. You remember it rained last night? I felt like I was in Seattle all over again. So it started to rain, and Aleja says, I have an umbrella. Well, the umbrella is about this big. So we're walking underneath the umbrella, and it's starting to rain a little harder. And I said, should we take a taxi? She said, no, we don't need a taxi, we'll walk. Okay. 7 steps later, she said, we're taking a taxi. And so we did. Now the reason I tell that story is that's exactly what is happening to insurance companies. Life insurance companies, just the same. There is a huge rainstorm coming. And the rainstorm that could wash them away is that over the course of about the next 10 years, we will lose about 40% of the people who are working for us because they're going to age out. They're leaving. We call it the baby boomer problem in the United States because people are entering their 60s and they're going to leave. That means in our country, just to stay even, we need to add 60,000 new people a year just to the life insurance companies, just to stay even. As I talked to a few of you right before we started, I know that recruiting and getting good talent is as important to you as it is in the United States. Would that be correct? This is the part where you talk back to me.
Yes.
Okay, that's correct. So we're going to talk for about the next 3 hours, right? No, for about the next hour, we're going to talk about how do you recruit good people, how do you get them to join your organization, and then just as importantly, how do you get them to stay? How do you maximize the talent they have? That's what we're going to talk about today. But first, I want you to take out a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil and draw this. You're not going to have to turn it in, so it doesn't have to be pretty. Okay? Just draw this double axis with recruiting skills on the top and culture on the side. And as you can see, the plus or the minus means you're good at it if it's a plus, or if it's a minus, you could use some help. So recruiting skills on the top, plus and minus, your culture, the culture of your business, plus or minus here. Just take a quick second. And then what I would like you to do is to tell me, don't tell me, but tell yourself, where are you? Where is your organization on this chart? Do you have great recruiting skills and great culture? Or are the recruiting skills not as good and maybe the culture is good? What quadrant do you find yourself in? Take about 10 seconds. Everybody have theirs? Yes? Okay. Let's talk about each of these. Now, if your recruiting skills are not up to snuff, that's an American term. If they're not very good, if your recruiting skills aren't very good, and you believe that your culture needs some help as well, you're going to be an organization that's in perpetual dysfunction. You're going to be